We have a plan to transform Britain into a high-skill, high-wage economy and build new trading relationships across the world. Build a fairer country that the millions who voted both Remain and Leave last year want to see. By standing for the many, not the few, Labour is the only party which can overcome the divisions of last year's referendum. Labour is ready to deliver a deal that gives British business and British society the chance to thrive in a post-Brexit world. A deal that will allow us to upgrade our economy through public investment in infrastructure, and a deal that will make Britain a centre for science, technology and research, attracting the brightest and the best from around the country and the world through strategic investment. A deal that allows us to transform Britain into a country with the strongest rights and protection and ends exploitation and undercutting in the labour market. A deal that allows us to become a country that values and protects its public services and invests in all of its community. And a deal that will allow Britain to be a safe and outward-looking country, strengthening friendships and working with allies to create a better future for our country, continent and our planet.
If we can live in a society where everyone matters, everyone cares for everybody else, and everybody cares for everybody else, you can call it anything you like. I prefer to call it socialism, but I don't mind if you want to call it humanism, humanitarianism, anything you like. But a society based on the idea that you respect everyone and care for everybody is actually a much happier, more prosperous, more successful, more peaceful society. It's about the hope that exists within all of us. The hope that we can build a movement, a sustainable movement that is for social change. That we can stand up towards injustice. We can work towards the decent, equal, fair society that those people that founded our unions and founded this party can be brought about. When wars are over, the victors write the history. The victors decide who's won, and the victors tell the rest of the world who's won. What they don't usually tell you is who's lost. And I'll tell you who's lost. Those desperate people in refugee camps in Lebanon, those desperate people in refugee camps in Libya, those desperate people dying in the Mediterranean. Cannot we be humans and reach out to those humans and try and help them, not condemn them? A world based on the aspiration of decency, human rights and justice rather than nuclear weapons and the ability to destroy is something surely that's well worth striving for and working for.
Our offer is of investment in our public services. Our offer is of investment in housing for all in this country. Our offer is improving our infrastructure. Our offer is of a high-wage, high-skilled, investment-led economy with social justice at its core and unlocking the creative potential in all of us. That's why I'm very proud of one line in the manifesto on education which says we'll have a pupil arts premium so that every child in every school can learn music. Look very carefully at what we're putting forward. A seriously thought out, comprehensive, fully costed manifesto that will actually improve the lives of a lot of people in this country. I think it's an exciting offer. I think it's one that's getting the most amazing traction, as much from older people as younger. I'm looking forward to next Thursday. If you want a Labour government, vote Labour.